Namo Buddhaya. Brothers and sisters in the Dharma, may all beings be well, may all beings live with clarity and ease. Today, I would like to reflect on a very modern question. Why are there people who rarely post photos? In a world where sharing seems normal, where visibility feels like existence, silence often looks strange. Some may think, are they insecure? Are they hiding something? Are they unhappy? But the Dharma invites us to look deeper. Not all silence is emptiness, sometimes silence is depth. We live in an age where identity is often displayed. Photos of food, photos of travel, photos of achievements, photos of happiness. There is nothing wrong with sharing. The Buddha never condemned joy, but he warned us about attachment to validation. When life becomes a performance, the heart slowly forgets how to rest. Some people sense this intuitively. They step back, not because they are less, but because they are listening inward. Rarely posting photos does not always mean shyness, loneliness, or lack of confidence. Sometimes it means comfort with one's own presence, a reduced need for approval, and clarity about personal boundaries. The Buddha taught contentment, a joy that does not depend on being seen. A content mind does not shout because it does not need to convince anyone. If we observe many people who achieve lasting success, we notice a shared quality. They protect their inner space. For example, figures like Keanu Reeves are often mentioned, not because of fame, but because of restraint. Such individuals share selectively, live privately, and value presence over projection. This does not make them superior. It simply shows that focus and depth require quiet. From a Buddhist view, this reflects right mindfulness, knowing what nourishes the mind and what drains it. There is a subtle difference between documenting life and living life. Some people feel that constant posting interrupts presence, fragments experience, and pulls attention outward. The Buddha taught that attention shapes reality. Where attention goes, the mind follows. Those who rarely post may simply be fully present with family, immersed in work or study, or attentive to inner growth. Their happiness may not be visible, but it is not absent. Some people avoid posting out of fear. This is also true. But there is another kind of silence, freedom from the need to be seen. The Buddha taught that when craving for recognition fades, peace naturally increases. A person who knows their own worth does not need constant mirrors. This is not withdrawal from society, but freedom within society. In Dharma practice, we train restraint, awareness, and simplicity, not to reject the world, but to relate to it wisely. Rare posting can be a form of sense restraint, not repression, but conscious choice. When the mind is not scattered by comparison, it has space to reflect, grow, and mature. This inner maturity often supports real success, success that lasts beyond trends. The Buddha never taught post less or post more. He taught right intention. Ask, am I sharing from joy or from lack? Am I seeking connection or validation? Does this action bring clarity or agitation? Some may post daily with wisdom, others may post rarely with peace. Both can be skillful. The key is awareness. When you meet someone who rarely posts photos, do not assume absence. They may be deeply focused, quietly content, or protecting what matters. And if you are someone who posts often, do not judge yourself. The path is not uniform. Wisdom adapts to conditions. May we learn not to measure life by visibility, but by integrity, presence, and kindness. May our lives be lived fully, whether seen or unseen. Namo Buddhaya. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.